For veterans returning from combat, going back to school presents more challenges than simply learning the material in their textbooks. Sometimes just being in the classroom itself can be a challenge. In Cleveland, Ohio, one professor is preparing his student veterans for the transition out of the service and into the classroom.
When Army veteran Mario Turner left the military, he tried to better himself through college, but he found he couldn't leave Iraq behind.
Noises made me uncomfortable in the classroom. Unfamiliar faces and individuals that I knew I couldn't relate with made it very difficult for me to concentrate on the professor and the material that was being taught at hand.
At Cleveland State University, Professor John Shoup tries to help student veterans like Mario find comfort in the classroom. At CSU, Shoup's created a program called Supportive Education for the Returning Veteran, or SERV. For first-time students, Shoup acts as a battle buddy, guiding them through the class registration process. He helps cut the red tape to ensure the students get there on the first day.
And then, of course, the transition through that first semester. The first semester is key.
To help students close the book on their combat experiences, for the first 2 semesters, SERV offers entry-level classes like English 101 that are only open to veterans.
Because I learned my lesson that if you say the word transition, no one's going to show up. Because they're going to think, that's not for me, I don't need that. You know, I don't waste my time or my GI Bill money on that. So I said, let's just take the classes they had to take anyways.
For the first 10 or 15 minutes of their SERV classes, the veterans talk about their military experiences as a group.
When I was in the 2 SERV classes, I felt really relaxed. I felt that my camaraderie with these veterans, I knew that I didn't have to keep my guards up.
The first semester, students go to 3 SERV classes and 1 civilian class.
That way you're easing them into transition, easing them into the civilian world, and not saying, we're going to isolate you forever.
Then you get the flu symptoms.
Shoup understands that CSU's teachers are not PTSD counselors.
It's not their expertise. You know, they don't know how to counsel, I don't think, vets coming back from this type of situation. But there are experts around every campus with the VA, with outreach centers and so on, who are experts at that.
At CSU, Shoup arranges for VA counselors and veteran service organizations to meet with the student veterans 1 day every week, should they need help with something. He also chairs the Student Veterans of America's Club, where veterans can help veterans. Josh Miller was part of the initial SERV class and serves as the SVA's vice president.
We all had very similar experiences, so you have that built-in empathy that you can understand what somebody else is going through, and you can be there for them. You know where to point them.
Recently, Shoup worked with Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown to draft an amendment to the Higher Education Act of 1965. Their program, titled Section T, Centers of Excellence for Veteran Student Success, will provide dollars to any college or university that wants to create a SERV-based program.
The GI Bill prepares the vets for the campus. The higher ed, Section T, prepares the campus for the vets. Those 2 together equal success, in my opinion. So that's the angle we use.
Yes.
For Mario, he says he appreciates having a battle buddy in Professor Shoup and SERV.
It relieves a lot of weight on my shoulder that I thought I was going to have to carry on my own without guidance and have to just read and learn about it, but they helped me out tremendously.
If you're a veteran interested in an education at Cleveland State University, contact the SERV office at 440-488-6416.